Okay, first I'm going to show you how to frost the cupcake. I have a cupcake here in teal wrapping to match my frosting. And all you do, I have tip number 32 on there. And that's, you can see, is kind of a jaggedy tip. And I start on the outside, and with equal pressure, I go all the way around the circle. And then I just continue working my way in as I continue to press with equal pressure. And I eventually get to the center and I can stop. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to roll out the flowers. And I brought a ruler over here just to show you the size of my cookie cutter. It's just over 2 inches, and it's this flower shape with 6 petals. And then you have fondant here. The fondant I like to use is Duff. I think it has a good flavor, kind of tastes like a Lucky Charms marshmallow, and better than some of the store fondants out there. You can get it on Amazon, or I get it just at my local craft store. I use a 40% off coupon. And this one came pre-colored red, which is nice, then you don't have to mix it up. There is cornstarch when I am rolling things out to make the fondant not stick to the mat or to the rolling pin. I use cornstarch. Some people like to use powdered sugar, and it's just a personal preference. I've read some forums online and has just decided to stick with cornstarch. And the final thing I use is I like this little ruler this little roller. It has the 2 different colors, pink and purple, at both ends, and the purple will give you an 1/8 of an inch thickness, and then the pink will give you an even 1/16 thickness. So if you have these on either end, it helps you get a really even roll out of your fondant. Okay, so the next thing you need to do is to roll out your fondant. I pre-kneaded this. And all you do is roll it out. I had put down cornstarch on my mat so that it would not stick. And when you're rolling out fondant, you want to roll it out some and pick it up and flip it. And like I said, with my little 1/16 inch guidelines there, I can just press as hard as I want with this roller. Other rollers, you'll just want to kind of look for a consistent depth. And once I have it all rolled out, just take your cookie cutter and wiggle out 4 fondant flowers. Okay. Like I said, I started with about 2 ounces of fondant. I probably have 1 ounce left, but it's always better to have more than not enough. So if you have powdered sugar or cornstarch on here, you can just wipe it with a dry brush. Sometimes I put a little bit of water on the brush and then get it mostly dry. And then you can wipe it, and you'll want to wipe down both sides so there's not a lot of extra cornstarch on there. Another trick is that you can use Crisco if you have a lot on your black or darker fondant. You can use Crisco and kind of rub it in there, and it will make it a little bit shinier and take away the powdered sugar. So once you have your powdered sugar pretty much, or cornstarch in this case, pretty much wiped up, you'll want to fold all 4 of your flowers in half, and you don't want to press down hard, just kind of press down in that center spot. So 1, 2, picked up some extra cornstarch there. Just fine, just wipe it off. 3, press. And So there we go. And then the next thing you just do is you go around and stack them. So you want to stack this one at a 90-degree angle to that top one, and I kind of press in the center. Then this one, another 90-degree angle, and press a bit in the center. And then the last one's going to go under this one and on top of that one. And then just press right again in the center. And then the last thing to do, you can use your finger or a little tool to kind of pull the in-between of the flower part up. And that will just kind of form your flower. Just do those top ones and there you have it. And then you can use the brush to get rid of any of the extra white that you might see there. So there you have your flower that goes on top of your cupcake. So if I bring in the cupcake, you could use a spatula or just your fingers. This can be reformed really easily. Fondant's a lot like Play-Doh. So you put it right on top of your cupcake, and you've got your really nice fondant flower. So there you go. Really simple.